Hey guys, it is currently Tuesday. We're kicking off another vlog. What I'm gonna do first is go out and look for shoes for my friend's wedding because I am a bridesmaid and I don't know what shoes I'm wearing. And I had ordered some online a long time ago and they didn't ship out for a couple weeks, and so I inquired about it and they said they were out of stock, I guess. But they just didn't tell me or anything until I reached out to them. It was a clearance item, so it's not completely surprising. It was a good deal though, because they were the shoes from Passion Footwear. They're those kinds with the changeable heels you can take off and put on longer or shorter heels on the shoes. And they had these adorable slides with 2 straps. And so I got a little 1-inch heel, just something not too high. And I was so excited for their shoes. So sad. But yeah, I want something not too high because it's, well, one, I don't like huge heels, but also it's a backyard wedding on grass. And what I thought was good about the slides is I could easily take them off to go in the house, but they're probably just going to tell people to leave their shoes on to go to the bathroom in the house, because like, especially the guys, if they have tie-up shoes, I mean, I don't know what everyone's wearing, but slide on and off would be ideal, but then it also looks more casual, so we'll see. I'm finding I'm severely lacking in the department of a shoe that looks really nice with a nice dress. Like a sandal, a summery shoe that looks good with a nice dress. And later on in the vlog, I'll be finishing off these because I also want to get them scanned so that in tomorrow's stream, I can clean them up. I thought that'd be a good stream activity. So yeah, we gotta finish those off. And just because they're lingering, I need to finish them. Okay, we're here. Okay. These caught my eye, but I'm scared that heel's gonna be too high. I'm a wimp, okay? And just on the grass, I don't know. And these ones are wedged. Still high, but wedge. Which would be easier for the grass, I think. I mean, the heel's still pretty skinny. These are pretty cute, but are they too casual? They also got belt buckle. Ew. They're also 8.5, so I usually take 8s, but I'm taking a peek in this section. Oh yeah, here we go. Ooh. Let's just try it. Okay, I actually quite like these. Like, they're a little on the fancier side, which is what I wanted. Oh my god. Ew. Oh wait. Do I still have my old foot file? I don't know, but I desperately need it. Oh my god. It is a bit higher than I was originally gonna go for, but like, it's automatically gonna look more casual if it's flatter. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm getting them. Here's the dress, by the way. Everyone has different dresses because it just has to be blue. They're gonna be mismatched. Some of us have solid colors, some have patterns. So, you'll see it. Ties up in the back like this. Yeah. Okay, let's go downstairs, do some art. I was just gonna say, since this one's closer to being done, let's finish it off first. But all the colors I have out are for the strawberry one, so we might as well finish this one first. I just have these 4 little pink strawberries. Sitting down to finish this has been like pulling teeth. It's taken me days to just sit down and do it because I'm kind of over it. In my mind, it's done. Or at least I spent enough time on these that they should be done. But because I left just like the final bits, it's like, oh, okay, I'm over it. I'm sick of looking at these. I still like them, but I don't know. I don't like spending this long on illustrations like this. Not that it's been a long time drawing, but I left long gaps in between when I worked on it, and that's kind of a problem for me. And you guys are probably sick of looking at it too, but I don't know. They're done now. They're done now. And yeah, for these pink ones, I was like, all right, let me just work on all of them at once. Like if I add some color to one, add that same color to the other one, and instead of just doing one strawberry to completion. And so that helped me get through it. And yeah, I like the way this turned out a lot, actually. I'm excited to see what it would look like on different things like notepads and what have you. So high hopes, high hopes. I feel like there's not really anything else to say about that strawberry. I'm just glad it's done so I can move on to something else. And the next thing I work on probably will be a new avatar bun, which will be kind of a recreation of tulip bun, but done in such a way that it looks good for a profile picture. Like probably no background immediately touching the bunny, and maybe a ring of tulips slash maybe some other flowers around it. It could even be like 2 arches that don't quite touch, like a broken wreath, who knows? I'm going to play around with some ideas. And then instead of the big bow that trails behind the bunny, it would be something smaller or no bow or flower on top, kind of like my last bunny avatar. We'll see, because the original tulip bun was not designed to be an avatar, but I feel like it works so well, and I just love the idea of using something like that for my avatar. So I'll recreate something in the same vein, but a little different and a little higher contrast maybe, so that it works better for an avatar. And now we're finishing off this drawing, which I think I will just call Midnight Rain. I think that was actually suggested in the live stream of me working on it, because it is meant to be like rain. I just like the idea of rain being in the name somehow, but I don't want to call it freaking rectangle rain. Someone suggested, oh, what was it? Like ecstasy or like some synonym of that. And I was like, that sounds like, this makes it seem a little sexual. I don't know. Else maybe not do that. But yeah, I was looking up different shades of blue so I could try to create some name, and it said midnight blue. And then I was like, why don't I just call it Midnight Rain? And then I was like, wait, I think someone actually suggested that in chat. So that's the name we're going to go with, is Midnight Rain. I just darkened the darks, lightened the lights, and now she's complete. I am now on to my next task, which is digitizing a strawberry real quick so that I can test out the matte thread, because I want to test it before I bulk order it. So I singled out a graphic of a strawberry, and now I'm in this room because I'm just digitizing with Design Shop for this, because I still have to teach myself Wilcom, but for the sake of this test, we're just using what we know. So far, I've only done the yellow, but what I thought is that the seeds should go underneath the red, because that way I can just move from patch to patch. Like you can see this line joining them all, so that the machine doesn't have to cut the thread, lift the needle, move over, and then do the next seed, because the more trims you have, the longer it's going to take to do your design. So instead of the seeds being on top, they're underneath. You can see it doing its thing. Yahoo! You know what I actually should do? Get Christian to thread the machine with these colors for me. Like while I'm digitizing. He can do this, and that'll save me time later. One thing I don't know with the designs for the final version is if I'm gonna want an outline around them, like probably. And I mean an outline in the same color, like there would be a red column slash satin stitch all the way around. And then same with the green. Ooh, Christian finished threading right as I was finishing up the digitizing. Ooh. Okay, let's try stitching it out. So this thing is hideous. But at least we know the thread works. There were no problems with it whatsoever. The density doesn't look so good on the red, but it's set to be the same as everything else. Like look at the green, it's stitched so beautifully, but the red did not. So I don't know if that's a difference between vertical and horizontal or what the deal is, because the settings were the same. I think this proves that having the yellow under the red is kind of a fail, but it's just really messy looking. Also, it was taking quite a while to stitch the red because it had to go around all the seeds, so it might actually be about the same amount of time if I just do solid red and then the seeds on top. Even if there are a bunch of trims, it might still be faster than the machine having to like do a little section, move around the seeds. Like it could just fill it a lot faster. And the matte thread is just, oh, it's so good for this design. For something kind of cottagecore vibes, the matte thread works so well. Another thing I could do if I want the strawberry like extra dense is you can literally do 2 layers. But that's a lot of thread, that's a lot of time. I'm gonna play around in the future with just higher density. For this test, I'm not gonna actually adjust the density at all. I'm leaving it at what I have it set to, but we're gonna fill the whole middle solid, and maybe it'll look less patchy that way, we'll see. The seeds are now on top, so the machine's gonna have to cut the thread and move over for each one, which will take a while, but at least the red will fill faster. And this time I made the seeds column stitches, so they're gonna be a little raised. It's the same type of stitch I used for the stem and then for this outline. So let's see how it looks. Okay, here's a comparison. Strawberry number 1 versus strawberry number 2. Still needs higher density, but doesn't that look so much more polished with the outline? I could sit here fiddling with the settings more, but I might as well wait because I'm not even doing the final design in this program, so like I should just wait. But I can work on a single strawberry like this until I have it perfected, and then I can do the bigger design with multiple strawberries. I'm a little scared for the stitching time on my designs. That was gonna be insane. So that's that. It's now the next day, Wednesday. Last night I edited the vlog up until this point, which I usually don't do, but when the vlogs are long, like 25 to 35 minutes, it's annoying editing it all in one chunk, and I'm like, I need to start editing them in advance, like in at least 2 sessions, possibly even 3, you know? So I did that. So yesterday ended up being quite productive. And now I'm just waiting for the stream to start. We got some peeps in chat already. And yeah, I'll be cleaning up this and the strawberry artwork, although I have that one closed right now because they're both pretty big files. They're scanned at 600 DPI. Yeah, although I already have it input into an 8x10 file because I colored it outside of the bounds of the 8x10 just to make sure it would go all the way to the edges. I pulled out the original for reference, and the colors here are not even close. Like this one's way more green. Yeah, I'll tweak it the best I can to make it look like this. The scanner, I guess, didn't really like the green tones. I don't know. And the stream is over. The replay's on my channel if you want to see it. This one took longer to do than I thought. So I was doing some things like isolating her from the background so I could tweak it separately. I isolated the dress out, stuff like that. And then for the strawberries, I just used the pen tool really to cut out the shapes, plus other cleanup like adjusting levels and hue adjustments. But the big main piece in the middle, I was using the pen tool to go around it, and I was probably more than 3/4 of the way through it when everything just froze. And I was like, no, please, because I haven't finished the shape. And I could still maneuver throughout the program. I could save the file, I could open new files, and new files that I opened, I could zoom in and out and do whatever. But just visually, that file was frozen. And I sat there for so long scared. I was getting suggestions from chat on things to try. And I saved off the file as a duplicate and opened the duplicate, and it let me continue using the pen tool on the same path. Like paths will disappear in Photoshop if you don't name them to save them. And so I was so scared it was gonna be gone, but it was not. And so we saved it because I did not want to have to redo that. Like, oof. And yeah, I have all the elements on here saved off as separate PNG files. So they got transparent backgrounds and they're ready to be used for stuff. I can combine different elements to make smaller items. Like the big one, or the middle, yeah, the big one in the middle is pretty big. It's got like 3 leaves. It's got 5 strawberries, 3 flowers, 4 flowers, I guess. Like I can do smaller versions of it that are less gangly, like just other arrangements of those elements. It's great. Kiki's making mnemonic noises back there. What are you doing? She's like zooming around, going Row! And towards the end of my stream, I was saying how I was gonna make ramen with a mushroom, cream of mushroom soup base. As I was adding timestamps to my stream after the stream ended, I could hear Christian banging around in the kitchen, and by the time I got up there, he had already started making spaghetti. So we'll have spaghetti tonight, and we can do ramen tomorrow or something. So because it's like messed up my HelloFresh order. It accidentally canceled this week. And so we don't have our usual HelloFresh. She's a maniac. Jeez, I'm just putting away my artwork. Jeez. There's not a ton in here, but I'm quite happy with the stuff that is. I'm gonna get you. Oh, maybe she's tired. I'm gonna get you. She likes to be chased. Don't you, Kiki? Yes. It is now Thursday, and I'm about to package some orders, but I saw a TikTok of someone who unboxed their pastel Joy-Cons and was showing the pink and yellow ones, and the yellow one looked really green and also neon, but I could tell her video saturation was cranked to the max, so I was like, hey, I need to see what mine look like. So I unboxed them, and sure enough, it's a yellow green, not a true yellow. This is it right here. It's paired with the pink one. These two, interestingly, almost seem fluorescent that has been slightly diluted to be a little more pastel. Like, they have this glow about them, whereas the purple and green feel more like true pastel. But this, when you compare to, say, like the Pikachu controller or like a yellow Copic, you can see it more. I feel like on camera, it might not look quite the same, but it's pretty similar, actually, looking at my camera screen. It's still yellowy, but it's a yellow-green instead of a true yellow. So, a little bit sad. This one sadly has Joy-Con drift, but I do plan to replace that joystick because I love this controller so much. It was the Pikachu one, and I swapped out a bunch of the buttons, so it's got some pastel blue, it's got some white buttons, so adorable. This was the matching pink one I had, and it's grimy. Like, the top coat is peeling off because this was a non-Nintendo brand one. That top layer really captures the dirt of your hands, but also peels off. I mean, honestly, if I just scraped it all off, this could look kind of good. This new one is a little brighter and a bit slightly on the salmon side compared to this one. This one's a little more on the purple side of pinks. Because I was thinking like, oh, do I take the buttons out of here and put them in this pink one? Then I've got a fresh pink Joy-Con. But I kind of like the idea of pairing it with the green. So maybe I'll keep these as a pair. Maybe I'll just try to scrape the top coat off this guy and then replace this joystick, and they can still be the matchy set that goes with this, because that's what I was customizing, was for them to match my Pikachu Eevee Switch, which I custom painted. So it would be kind of nice to leave these as is, I think, especially because this pink matches my paint job better than this one. But the pink and green combo, I like the look of it because my Xbox controller is also pink and green, and so now my Switch matches my Xbox controller. I feel like this is a perfect purple, a perfect green. It's kind of a minty green. But these two, kind of fluorescent for no reason. You call that pastel yellow? I don't think so. Anyway, let's quickly package up some orders. For tomorrow we have Witch Hat Washi, Cauldron Cutie sticker, and Witch Hat acrylic keychain. We'll need this little box. I only have 2 of them, including this one. I'm gonna need Christian to fold some more soon. Oh my god, another order just came in. Whilst I was filming. Next is an order for Aaron going to Australia. That one was for Canada. This one's Australia. Bunkin pin. Winter Bun stickers. 5x7 opalescent. Witch Hat pin. Oh god. Every time I move stuff around I get so lost. And it hasn't moved in a while, but I'm still lost. Cauldron Cuties print and sticker. Little Duckies pin. Video game reusable bag. Cactus sponge sticker. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. And yeah, we'll go square. I'm like, it could maybe fit in the VHS box, but when in doubt, just upgrade, because I have a lot of these, these ones here. Wait, did I put the ducky in there yet? No, I did not. Ducky freebie. Oh, I should take my ring off. Next 4 are all going to the US. Should I just package them all in a video? Maybe, because I don't think I'm gonna have much else for you today. Like, I'm gonna be painting my toenails, painting my fingernails, some stuff around the house that's like not that exciting, so sure, let's film all of them. Angelica's getting 2 male cat washies, 2 cottagecore washies, a video game washi, and Why Baby Why washi. Ooh, you're getting the last VHS box. Wait, that's 2. Noodles. Samantha is getting an at priest, no, at piece art print, art priest, and a daisy sketchbook. The last one. Just kidding, there's more. There's more. Might as well put the sticker in there. Also, what I'll be doing today is editing this. That's the other thing I gotta do. I was like, I swear there was something else. Yeah, the vlog edit. So. This next order is for Christine. I love your note, by the way, about you using these planner pads at work. 2 video game and 2 witch hat. And 2 of the cottagecore buns. I'm like, are these all gonna fit in one sleeve? Oh wait, I do. Wait. No, I bought more of the gusseted ones. They're just hiding underneath. Perfect. Finding these discontinued bags on clearance was the best day of my life because I thought I was never gonna get any more. But woohoo! The sad part is they don't work for my longer planner pads like these ones because the bag's not big enough, but it works for the square stuff. And now I think this will just fit in here. There's no room for crink though. Yeah. And last but not least, we have Reagan's order with a bag bundle. Okay, I'm running out of hand space. Put that up there. Low. I love this little strainer because I can wash my fruit and then eat out of it like a bowl. I was just doing some more vlog editing and it went by so fast, so quickly because I did a bunch of editing the other day, so let's vlog some more. I mean, I'm not doing a whole bunch else that's interesting today. I guess I already said I'm painting my nails. That's my next thing. And I'm doing gel, so it's gonna take a while, but I have no existing polish on my fingers, so that at least saves me some time not having to remove gel. And I think I'm gonna do gel on my toes too. Usually I'll just do regular polish on my toes, but I'm gonna go gel, and I'll just do the same color I'm doing on my nails, which will be that light pink that I always do. Little baby. What's on your forehead? Sweet baby. Oh my god, I'm out of breath. I ran all the way upstairs from the basement, and then the doorbell rang, so it was the mailman. So I ran back down, and now I've run back up. But Christian's been doing laundry. There's a bit more in the dryer right now, and it's kind of half folded already, but I'm gonna finish folding it and put it away, and then I'll do my nails. I have little hanging shoe organizers in my closet, but I use them for my clothes. So I like to fold the stuff that goes in there quite small so it can fit. Well, this will be hung. Here's the organizer I was talking about. And so I have pants here. Some of the pants are extending to the middle, and then the middle has pajamas and some shorts. And then we have t-shirts on this side. And it's looking kind of empty because I have to fill it with the ones we just washed. Remember when this white basket kept falling down? I mean, it happened like 2 times. And I was like, it's a ghost, it's a poltergeist. Well, I think I've solved this problem. I think I solved it a while ago. Because these organizers used to be hung here. And I think it was weighing down the pole too much. And it created just enough of an incline that would slowly inch forward. So I think our poltergeist was just a shoe organizer. Okay, let's do it before and after. No perverts, please. We got some hair growing in. We got henna stain. This is kind of just scars from some shoes. We got crusty ass heels. Look at that crust. Ew. They're kind of trimmed already. I don't think I need to cut my toenails, but let's see the transformation. Okay, here's the after. Toes are painted. Heels are nice and smooth. Look at that. Oh yeah. I've been standing here with my foot up, and then I'm crouching over, and it's just like awful. For some reason, the sides of my big toes did not cure, and so I had messed them up and had to fix them because I'm trying to file edges down, and then it's all ripping up, and I'm like, what the heck? So there was some extra work required, plus painting short nails is so annoying because when I do my fingers, the nail extends past the flesh, but the toenails are so short that it's like all over the skin, and I'm constantly trying to clean it up. So anyway, I spent way too long on that, but they're looking good. Here's the outfit on. I have a lotion on my feet. They're sliding in my shoes right now. Ta-da! I still have to paint my nails though. A tiki tear. No, Kiki baby. Oh. Her one eye just waters sometimes, but it looks so sad. You poor thing. Oh god, her face is all wet. I need to get downstairs to paint my fingernails now. I like sitting at the island. It's just a nice cozy place to do this. Or at my art table. It's also a good spot with good lighting. It's freaking freezing. I might need to get some socks. What's funny is the AC is not even running on the main floor or the basement. And yet upstairs where it is running, it's the warmest. Oh, I do still need to file my nails down though. Oh my god. Time to watch some YouTubes, although no one's been really posting anything lately. My sub inbox has been more of a graveyard than it usually is. I feel like everyone's abandoning YouTube. So I talked a bit earlier about recreating the bunny avatar, and I'm so torn now, and I've been torn about this in the past too, where it's like, should my avatar be artwork or should it be of my face? Especially considering the content I post, like it's vlogs, it's very me focused. But I could I could also combine the ideas. Like, I could still have my ring of flowers and then have a picture of me in the middle, or like, you know, it could be a photo of me with some illustrated elements. Although I'd have to be updating the photo once in a while. I mean, that's probably not a problem because I'm updating my avatar anyway, whether it's illustrated or not. I'm always changing it. So now I'm torn here. Or it could be like a picture of me with a little illustrated bunny peeking over my shoulder. Don't know how readable that would be as a really small avatar, but man. But at the same time, I still would like the bunny with tulips, because even if my avatar was of me, and I think I've talked about this before, like in terms of branding for the shop, I'm not gonna stick my face on the thank you cards. Like, I mean, I guess the store doesn't really need its own logo. The thank you card could just have some kind of art on it. Oh my god, battery's running low on the camera. I have wet nails. So I was so dead set on the bunny thing, and I mean, I can still draw it. I can still draw it even if I don't use it, or if I use the tulips only, who knows. Ugh, finally, my nails are done. And now I have to finish off this edit. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.